So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to filter out women that are going to either waste your time, that have low interest in you, or have potential insecurities that are going to cause problems down the road. All of this is going to be using the cell phone right here when it comes to talking to the woman, and we're going to pretend that this is a girl that you just met, you just got her phone number, and you asked out on a date. The reason why we want to do this is because as a man, you really said this is something I had to learn over time. I was this guy in the past that I would get a girl's phone number, I would start talking to her, and I would text her all day long. I would text her every day and then all day. By constantly communicating with a girl, well, I'm giving her what she wants. Women want attention and validation from men. And this was before I knew any of how attraction between men and women works, which is why I'm able to film this video for you guys now. So I would text these girls all day. Sometimes if I never heard from them, I would text them a couple days later just to try again. And in my mind, I was like, well, if I can get in front of them, if I can text them and start talking to them, maybe they're gonna like me. What I'm doing here that I was unaware of is by constantly texting the girls that need constant reassurance. This is the insecure women that we want to weed out immediately, because these are the girls that are going to cause problems down the road if they don't hear from you. So if they have trust issues and you're not constantly texting them, and they don't constantly know what's going on in your life, what you're doing every fucking second of the day, we want to weed these women out. There are girls that will set up dates and then flake on you last minute because it felt good to set up a date with you, but then when it comes time to setting up a date, we're going to cancel last minute. We want to get rid of all of these different women that are going to cause problems. So we only want to spend time with women that want to hang out with you. And I can promise you, when you apply what I'm going to teach you in this video, you're going to have significantly more women flake on you or cancel a date on you. However, the women that do show up for a date are going to, first of all, they respect your time, because if you plan a date with a girl a couple days in advance and she shows up, she wanted to be there, which means she wants to see you. We're looking for those girls by applying what it is that I'm going to teach you in this video. So let's get into it. When you get a girl's phone number, do not text her just to have a conversation. The whole point of getting a girl's phone number is immediately texting her. If you just got her number, okay, let's pretend that either she texted you or you texted her. Regardless, you guys now have each other's phone numbers. The next thing you need to do when it comes to texting her is immediately ask this girl when she's free to hang out. So what we're doing here is we're cutting through all the bullshit. We're not talking to her. We are immediately asking her out. Once you guys set up the date, if she tells you a day that she can hang out, say great. Just set up the date like you normally would. I don't need to go into that. You know how to set up dates, hopefully. Once that date is set, then you need to get off the phone as fast as possible. Then tell her, hey, I will see you here at this time. Text me or call me if anything changes last minute and you can't make it. From this point on, since you just ended the conversation, I can tell you from experience, two things are going to happen. Either one, you're going to get a very small percentage of girls that are going to show up for that date. Those are the women that we're looking for. Now, before I go into this, typically you want to set up dates. It's going to be in the future. So the last girl that I set up a date with was 4 days in advance, and then she canceled on me 3 hours before that date. This is the whole reason why we're doing what it is that I'm doing. You're going to get people that watch this video that say, well, if you want to talk to her, then just text her. These are the guys that don't know why I'm telling you use the phone for setting dates, and that's it. This is exactly why. We're weeding out time wasters, insecure women, and women with low interest. So once you set a date, let's say it's 4 days in advance like mine was with this girl. Once you stop talking to her, you guys are going to sit in that silence. Women who, if a woman has to think about you or talk to you about her friends, her interest in you is going to go up. On the flip side, women will also set up a date with you because it feels good in that moment, but then when that day comes around, they just oh, I just don't feel good. So the girl that canceled on me that I'm talking about, she initially said heck yeah, dude, you're going to spend a couple hours with me. I'm looking forward to it. And I was awesome. Well, look, I don't want to get to know you over the phone. I want to get to know you in person. I said, so let's let the excitement for this date build in silence. And then when this date came, then I texted her a couple hours before, letting her know, hey, I'm going to meet you here. I'll get there early like a gentleman should. And she said, I'm going to be super lame, but I'm going to cancel because I'm just not feeling good. I think I'm getting sick and I want to lay down. That's such a bullshit excuse, bro. I literally texted back, cool, take care. And I have not spoken to that girl since, because I'm at the point now where, like, okay, you got to look at a girl's actions. This is exactly why we are using the phone to set a date and then stop talking to the girl. If this girl really liked me and this girl really wanted to see me just like she did when I first set that date up with her, she would have showed up for that date. But what did she do instead? She canceled, saying that she was sick. Do I know if she's sick? No, not really. But I have to look at a woman's actions. She said she was getting sick and she wanted to lay down, but her actions canceled the date. And you have to look at a woman's actions, not what she says. I have had girls cancel on me because they got sick. I've had girls cancel on me because one of their family members wasn't doing well. I've had a girl cancel on me because she doesn't do emotions well. And in that case, I've dated emotionally unavailable girls, so that made sense. But regardless, I don't care what the reason is, you still cancel the date on me. If a woman cancels a date and she does not reschedule, if a girl genuinely likes you and she has to cancel, she will reschedule with you. None of these girls did. None of those girls reschedule. You stop talking to them. That is the whole point of setting up a date on the phone. Usually it's a couple days in advance, depending on when the schedule works out. And then you stop talking to them, because if that girl really wanted to see you, that girl really liked you, she would have showed up for that date. You do not want to get to know a girl over the phone. You want to get to know them in person. Because remember, I said earlier, women's main currency from men is attention and validation. So if you're constantly texting a girl over the phone, you're over communicating. If she gets to know you before that first date, she has no reason to go on that date with you. She's already figured you out. If you get off the phone and she's not talking to you, and that doesn't make her feel good, because she needs to constantly talk to you to feel better about herself. This is the insecurity. These are the girls that have insecurities. They are going to cancel because they're not talking to you. And then you're also going to weed out girls that will cancel last minute because they don't want to actually commit to doing it. They're avoidant. It scares them. Like I said, it felt good in the moment, but then when it came time to it, I don't really like him enough to go on a date with him. The whole point of using the phone is to set a date with a girl and then stop talking to her. You are going to notice that you are going to start attracting more higher quality women when you do this. I didn't used to do this in my past. Now, by doing this, I have filtered out several different girls at this point in time. Several girls that either would have caused problems down the road, or girls that just really didn't like me enough to want to be there with me. So now, instead of trying to go on a date with a girl that doesn't want to be there, I can sit here and film YouTube videos. I can do work. I can take my dog for a walk. I can go do whatever. I can go spend time doing whatever it is I want to do. I don't have to sit here and worry about spending time with a girl that doesn't want to be with me. Women who want to be with you will make seeing you easy, and then women who want to be with you will be much more enjoyable to be around. That date, if she shows up, is going to be so much fun. We want to vet the women that come into your life. If she shows up for that date, that's awesome. That means she respects your time as a man. She respects you as a leader. You set up that date. You told her to meet you here, and she agrees and she meets you. She's respecting your masculine role as a leader, and she's respecting your time. I've had a girl cancel on me 30 minutes before, what mainly happens is a couple hours beforehand, but they cancel the day of. So I schedule all of my dates several days in advance, and this girl's gonna cancel a few hours to 30 minutes before the date. Do you really think she respects me or my time enough that she's gonna, instead of giving me a day's notice, she's gonna cancel a few hours beforehand? No. And that's fucking rude. And you don't want to deal with women that are gonna fucking act like this. This is exactly why you set a date with a girl and get off the phone. You do not need to talk to a girl over the phone. You should never do that. Once you start dating or in a relationship with a girl, because she's thinking about you, she's going to text you more and more. In that case, you don't want to ignore her. It's okay to text her, but I would not text her just to text her. So if your girlfriend reaches out, it's okay to acknowledge her, but do your best to set up a date with her and see her in person, and do not communicate with her over the phone. By not over communicating, you're going to keep this girl's interest in you high. Because if you're constantly talking to her, she's going to, if you're always available, she doesn't have to work to get your attention. Her interest in you is going to go down. Without getting into the specifics of what women want a man that's a challenge and not always available or easily available. By, setting up a date and getting off the phone, a secure woman will keep the date. Insecure women who will cause issues down the road will cancel. And this is exactly why I'm filming this video for you guys. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Listen, if you're a guy right now that wants to get better at pickup, dating, and relationships, click the link in my description. Check out my new 17-page cheat sheet. You can get it for $13.99. At the time of filming this video, I'm also offering a limited time 50% off special for my coaching. Depending on when you see this, it might be available, it might not, I have no idea. But if you want to work with me one-on-one, go ahead and click the link in the description and schedule time with me. With that being said, guys, hey, if you like this video, if you found it informative, check out this one right here. You're likely going to like that one as well. With that being said, guys, hey, I will see you in the next one.